is going to be expiring today. Over 300 million in contracts. What is going to happen to the Bitcoin price? Hello Adrian, and welcome back once again to another episode of the Dang Oracle. It's 7:30 p.m. UTC plus 8, and hope you are doing well on this beautiful Friday. And hi guys, the hardcore gang is here. Hi Reminiscence, hi Daryl, hi Monkol, hi Lex, hi Cetric, hi John, hi Sunday. It's not Sunday, it's Friday, but hi Sunday as well. Hi Zendor. Hi everybody, hope everybody is doing well. And yeah, let's wait maybe a little bit for a few more of the hardcore crew. Hi Darway. Hi Gita. Ooh. Is everybody present? Is everybody present? Hi Adam. Hi Adam. Hope you're well. Hi Daryl. Yes, I guess we can start with our COVID numbers. Let's see what something happened in the COVID numbers. Let's see. Hi Nikolai. So US is over 1.7 million right now. Brazil is starting to near the 500,000. So yeah, it's Brazil is going up really fast right now. So yeah, Russia near the 400,000. United Kingdom, Spain, Italy. Yeah, it's looking bad. Still looking bad. Let's see on the chart how it goes. Hi Justus. Let's see. We are at 5.8 million total confirmed cases. Yeah, still no real flattening of the curve, to be honest. Yeah, US, yeah, still is not looking. Brazil definitely not good. Brazil is definitely not good. Russia not good. UK it's not that great. Spain not that great. Italy, oh my god, it's just wow, it's just every day, you know, every day we are just looking at these numbers, and yeah, it just it keeps on being not that great. So yeah, let's see what happens, because all the states, everywhere things are starting to be reopening now, and let's see what that gives, right? Let's see how things are gonna go. But apparently all of that does not affect our economy, because the FED keeps on printing, the FED keeps on buying everything up, and there's no issues at all. Everybody is getting checks, everybody is getting money, so nobody is unhappy with this lockdown. Stocks are still going up. If you can take a quick look at S&P, as you can see perfectly, wow, it's a V-shaped correction. No issues at all. No issues at all. Hi Entars. And if you look at Nasdaq, it's even more crazy. As you can see, Nasdaq, no problem at all. We are at 9,449. So yeah, no issues at all with Nasdaq as well. But is there some issue going going on with Bitcoin? That is the question, because we don't care about that $1 trillion trading market cap. We care about this small tiny 200 billion, about 250 billion total crypto market cap, but Bitcoin is only like 170-ish or something like that, right? 170 billion market cap. That's what we care about. We don't care about the big boys, we care about the little boys. It's funny. Anyways, let's go into our Bitcoin analysis quickly, because I think everybody is looking at it. Well, what did we say yesterday? Well, yesterday I told you guys I'm looking in a shorting position, because you know, we've gone through the indicators, we've gone through all the theory and everything. We already told you guys, I already told you guys CME expiration date. So most likely we'll get another push up towards our 9.5, 9.6k range, something like that, back against the top of our triangle. And once again, it looks like to me that it is looking like a rejection. Doesn't mean it doesn't, you know, it's not confirmed or anything just yet, but it kind of looks like a rejection from here. So let's see how things go. Of course, we cannot expect things to be going down immediately in one red candle or anything like that. If that's what you're expecting, then you're gonna be in a lot of issues. So what are we looking at? What are we looking at is the following, right? We are waiting for CME to be expiring, and what's this? There is something new. Hide or show open market status. Okay. Okay, thank you, TradingView. Anyways, what we are expecting is, of course, a most likely some sort of like a rejection, but I don't think that the rejection is going to be that hardcore just yet, right? Because like I said, what the CME guys or the traders want is actually to keep people still interested in Bitcoin, to keep the price as high as possible so they can have a good shorting position when the markets are opening. So during the weekend, I do think that because of the low volume, well, it looks like we're going to be more or less trending and ranging in some sort of a range once again during the weekend. That's what usually always is the case. However, next week we will have confirmation, right? Next week is basically our confirmation. Why? Because there's so many critical things. First of all, of course, the weekly candle close, right? The weekly candle close is something that is, of course, very, very important. And that's why we're going to take a very, a more in-depth look into the monthly candle close. But the good thing about the CME is that we can see the monthly close for on CME chart before the spot price monthly close, right? So that will obviously affect the trading, what will happen in the upcoming next week or the upcoming month. So no matter what we are doing right now, we only will get some sort of like a confirmation next week, right? So always, like I said, always be careful if you are in a trade. Always think always think negatively and think that you will maybe there's a possibility that you will be wrong, and always make sure that you have the correct moves if things go wrong, right? So what happened yesterday is pretty clear. I am in a short, obviously myself. I am in a short of around 9,600. That's where I have my short right now, and things are looking quite good right now. As you can see, we are going down here from here. We had a beautiful to repeat ourselves from yesterday. Yesterday we kind of expected that we would go a little bit higher because we had this beautiful Adam and Eve pattern, which if you've watched the video yesterday, we would get back up towards the previous range here, which was around the T1, and this was the H1, and this was our resistance line right here. So we can see that we made a beautiful push back up towards our range that we are expecting. Like I told you guys yesterday, where I am seeing this is most likely we'll get a push up, but we would not get a higher high, meaning this red line here, I was, that's where I would draw my stop loss, or where I would say like, oh shit, this can really go up all the way towards 9.8k or something like that. But for now, that doesn't seem to be the case for now. So let's see what happens. What I do expect is actually more ranging. However, by tomorrow, I do expect us to be most likely around this area here. So it doesn't mean that we cannot do something like this, but most likely by tomorrow, I expect that our price is going to be around this area right here. I will explain in a while why I do expect us to be going towards that area, or even lower towards that area. Maybe not that low, but most likely a bounce around that area back towards our EMA 21 on the daily, which is somewhere around here. So we have our VWAP ratio here, so we can actually make a small box here as a support, as you can see here. So most likely what will happen is price is going to be slowly dropping, something like this, slowly dropping back into here, and the yellow line is going to be supporting it. And so over here we'll most likely get some sort of like a small anemic bounce once again, right? Well, that's what I'm expecting, but you know, what you're expecting is is not always what can happen. So we are in a short right now. What kind of secondary plan are we looking at? Well, like I told you guys yesterday, we have a beautiful doji candle right here, so we can actually use this doji candle as a beautiful marker, right? So if the price goes above this doji candle, yeah, most likely we'll be going towards like at least 10.5, 10.4 or 10.5k, our green box to the upper hand, which is disappeared now. Maybe I should put it back because I didn't believe that we would get there. Maybe that's why I removed the box. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, here. So this box here, this is the green box on the top side, let's put it like that, which is our previous high as well. So if we hit above that doji candle, then most likely we'll be going towards the upside here from this spot over here back to like 10.4 or 10.5k. If we manage to break that 10.5k, I told you, explained that 10.5k is really the zone. If you are a bull, that's the zone. That's the zone. Let's put it like that. And this candle, this doji candle, as you can see on the downside, as you can see, if this doji candle breaks on the downside, so if the price moves below this doji candle, that kind of for me confirms that the reversal or the reverse of the price is most likely in. So most likely we won't have this. Then most likely will be a local top. Let's put it like that. That's a local top. Okay. So what am I going to do? Well, like I said, if we this doji candle is actually where, you know, normal TA people will be putting their stop loss or switching their position. However, I'm a little chicken, so I'm way more conservative, and actually what I'm gonna do is just put my stop loss around this area here, which is our previous close, our previous open and close of our daily candle from before. So for me, this is like my my area already where I'm gonna be stopping out of my my position, because I'm a little chicken. I'm afraid, I'm scared, I don't want to lose so much money. That's basically, but yeah, that's most likely where I'm going to switch over already into a long, because I do believe that once we are starting, or we have a chance to be breaking out of this resistance zone, most likely we'll be trending up towards the 10.4k or the 10.5k already, right? So around, let's say 9.8 or something like that, if we get to that position, I'll most likely be stopping my short immediately already. But for now, of course, things are looking quite okay. Where am I thinking about taking profits? Well, like I explained to you guys, most likely we'll be getting some sort of bounce, and then most likely back into our 8.6k, but then it will be our 1, 2, 3, fourth bounce, and that's why I do believe that after the fourth bounce, most likely we will be breaking that one, and then our next target would be around the 8k level or something like that. So what I'll be doing is most likely take some profit here, and then if we do break these beautiful 2-point candles here, this one and this one here, if we break that zone here, then yeah, most likely we can hold our shorts, and it will go down towards this bottom area here. But that's a lot of ifs, and that's still a very long way to go. So don't think it will be happening that quickly. Well, you never know with Bitcoin. Bitcoin can do crazy things, can do very, very crazy things. But yeah, I do expect us to be going back to around the 8.6k, and then we'll just reanalyze things from there. If we don't get some crazy pump towards the 10.5k, of course, right? So like I said, when we are in a position, although we are very like, you know, we did our work beforehand, we made our master plan, we made our strategy, we made our reasoning, that doesn't mean that things cannot go wrong. things go wrong all the fucking time. So so be prepared for that as well. But I do think that this looks like a very nice rejection. I'm still waiting for the, of course, the 12-hour candle close in like 13 minutes to reanalyze if the 12-hour candle close is below 9.4k. That looks pretty good for me, as you know, as I think that it will be a reversal pattern and a continuation of the trend. But we'll see. We are not there yet. The only thing that one of the reasons why that I am also confident, besides from all the analysis that we had yesterday, is that we are having hidden bearish divergence. So what is hidden bearish divergence? Hidden bearish divergence is like a bear in the shadow. I'm just kidding. He's playing hide and seek. Now, that is when prices make a higher, the price makes a lower high and the RSI makes a higher high. So as you can see, price makes a lower high and RSI will make a higher high. So let's go back to our chart and we can see it pretty clearly on our 4-hour chart when we put it on the line. So we can see it here. So what do I mean is when we create, we can see price makes, price from here, for example, went to here, made a lower high, right? Lower high. And then if we look at our RSI from that same spot, from that same price, we made a, this one actually, yeah, we made a higher high. So what is that? Hidden bearish divergence. Hidden bearish divergence, right? And yeah, as you can see, it's from this whole structure here, yeah, that's not great, right? That's not great. So yeah, hidden bearish divergence. That's one of the reasons that I was quite confident as well that we are at least make a pullback rather than a continuation of our trend towards the upside. But yeah, like with our analysis from yesterday, what we've talked about is the following. Like I said, when we see in our COT chart, when we see that, so let's go back to our, this is my my chart that I posted on TradingView. Right now it's looking very prophetic. It looks like a real oracle. Let's see if it really comes true or not. But anyways, what I wanted to show is this actually, what I showed also yesterday, our COT chart. And as we can see right now, the blue line is what the retail is, and the retail is actually what the people who have been buying Bitcoin in this recent pump, definitely the last, couple of weeks. As you can see, it's steadily going up, while the professional traders or the gray line and the institutional traders, they have been slowly selling off, basically selling off their Bitcoin that they have bought during when the price was very, very low. Like I explained also yesterday, most of the people they have bought, most of the people have bought here during this period, right? From like it crashed all the way to 3.8k, right? 3.8k to like around 7k. That's where the institutions and the professional traders have bought their Bitcoin. So now it's time to take profits. And and when we entered this phase here, the FOMO was real for the retail. So retail was like, oh my God, I'm missing out. I need to buy, and the halving is going to make me rich, and the halving is coming so near, I have to buy. And that pushed the price even up higher. Meanwhile, the institutions and the professional traders were laughing because they were saying, okay, now we can sell a little bit, and then we sold. And the retail still said, no, this is a dip, just buy the dip, let's buy the dip. And the professional retails and the professionals and the institutions were saying, oh yes, that's very good, let's sell a little bit more. And the retail still said, no, this is buy a dip situation. Bitcoin is going to make me rich after the halving. After the halving, it's becoming more rare. It's going to make me rich. So they bought it up once again. But now they're starting to feel something fishy. Starting to feel something fishy is going on. And then that's basically when the hammer of Thor is going to be hit. And I do think that somewhere, maybe not this month just yet, but somewhere, in the next month, the hammer is going to be pushed down towards, and then this line is going to be surrendering, and then this line is going to be going down, and then institutions and professionals, traders are going to just buy it back up again. And then the retail are going to be feeling very sad because they bought Bitcoin at 10,000 and they sold it at 7,000, for example, and then price is suddenly magically going up once again. That's the sad story of retailers. But yeah, and that's the story of life, right? That's the story of life. So what do we want to talk about further on is the following. So we had the Hidden Bearish Divergence. We had the COT that was showing things are starting to look very toppy here. And also on the technical analysis, like I said, we had like a double top pattern here, and we had that problem, right? The problem is we haven't made a higher high just yet. Everything looks in terms of we have a very good chance to be breaking it, right? I've been telling you guys that as well. We have the momentum actually to be breaking it. As you can see here, we have the momentum to be breaking it. But like I said, if it's going to happen, we will most likely be making some sort of a bull flag before we can break this resistance line. But the problem is, if this flag is not going to be held, let's say around the 8.5k area, this green line here, then it's most likely over, and I do think that will be very, very quickly move back towards the 6k levels or something like that eventually. Not now, but eventually, right? Because once we start closing candles below the EMA 21, below the EMA 55, we will have some big issues, and most likely will trend back down towards the 6k level. And once again, if we go towards the 6k levels, like I told you, we will have problems with the mining system as well, because the mining system is at the S17. Like I said, S17 is going to have troubles as well to be profitable as well. So like I said, there are three machines, very popular machines, the S15, the S17, and the S19 that is upcoming. We have to be very, very careful with the price, because whenever we hit some sort of near that kind of price, and people and miners are going to be capitulating, that means that actually we will have a stronger push down, right? Because the miners will surrender and give up, and then the price will go down very, very quickly, quicker than that you are expecting, right? That's basically what is going on right now. And then I told you guys, we are near that capitulation phase for the S15, and as you can see here on the hash ribbons chart, capitulation, and that's the reason why actually price is actually going down a little bit quicker than maybe when we are expecting. And we can also see that on real time on the charts as well. You can see here, you cannot see it because it is not showing here. You can see this one here. Miners, the MRI, that's what the miners are doing. Are they holding more or are they spending more? And as you can see, it's at 103.4%, meaning the miners are actually spending more than holding their Bitcoin. So it means that miners are actually putting some pressure right now at this point to sell some Bitcoin. Bullish divergence right now, price going down but RSI going up. No, not really. I don't know where you see bullish divergence. Which one do you mean? Regular bullish divergence or hidden bullish divergence? So what are you saying? Price is going down this. So you mean regular bullish divergence, and the RSI is making a higher low. Let's take a look if that's true. So price making a lower. You mean here before? Yeah, before it's true, right? Before it was true. So you mean this one, this spot? For example, well, let's say here, this spot here. That was exaggerated bullish divergence. That was exaggerated bullish. We went over that a couple of days ago. It's yeah, I think, yeah, exaggerated bullish divergence. That was a couple of days ago though. But other than that, I don't know where you see bullish divergence where you make a lower, higher low. Let's see here. No bullish divergence here. No, I don't see the bullish divergence. So maybe you have to recheck it again. But yeah, I don't see bullish divergence. We only had exaggerated bullish divergence, and that basically worked out very well, right? That was here, and then it went up here. So I mean, we can say that bullish divergence has worked out now, right? So that was the move. But then this whole contraction, this whole move, where we made this Adam and Eve pattern, that's actually bearish, hidden bearish divergence, right? On the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way down to the 1 hour time frame or anything like that. That's pretty ridiculous, because on a 1 hour time frame it can move up like $50 or $50 down. It's makes no sense to be looking at it. What's the difference? Well, you can see it on the cheat sheet chart. Baunit, sorry. So the difference between hidden bearish divergence and regular bearish divergence is the following. So we take the look of the tops on when we are looking for bearish divergence. See, we're looking at the price, the tops, and for bullish we are looking at the bottoms. So it if we are making a lower low and a higher low on the RSI, then we have bullish regular divergence. If we have the top price is a lower high and the RSI makes a higher high, then we have hidden bearish divergence. So just follow the cheat sheet. That's the easiest thing. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't the only reason why I would be going down towards a 1 hour time frame or something like that is just to see some candle patterns or something like that. That's the only reason I would go down. But to be honest, I don't trade anything below. So if I don't see that anything is confirmed yet on like a 4 hour chart or higher, I just simply don't trade it. Like, you know, it makes no sense. But once again, I have all the respect in the world for people that are able to make money and be profitable trading the 1 hour charts or something, or some people even trade the 5-minute charts or something crazy like that. I have all the respect in the world for those kind of people. If you make money, then good for you, man. I mean, good for you. But for myself personally, it never worked out. So I just keep I just keep doing what works for me, and whatever works for you, and that works for you, right? So not everything that I'm showing here, you guys will be able to use it, because most likely it won't work, right? It won't work for me. But this is just me personally. Like I said, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just basically showing what I am doing on a daily basis in terms of day trading, and what I'm doing on a daily basis in terms of not only day trading, but all other sort of, like you have been seeing, a lot of data, a lot of reports, a lot of all kinds of cryptocurrency stuff that I'm doing on a daily basis. So other than that, we also had our on-chain analysis. like I told you guys as well, what are we looking at on the on-chain analysis is basically when a lot of Bitcoin is moving into an exchange, because most of the times when Bitcoin is going to be moved into an exchange is actually to be selling, right? That's why you move Bitcoin into an exchange and not out of an exchange. And I have told you guys already, since the 27th of May, while price has not going down yet, we had 4,338 Bitcoins coming in. Then on the 28th, we had 3,124 Bitcoins coming in. And then on a little bit later, on the 28th as well, we had 2,646 Bitcoins coming in. And then very recently here on May 29, as you can see, we had 3,779 Bitcoins coming in. So while the price has been going up, as you can see, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, and another close to 4,000. That's like 12, 13,000 Bitcoins that went into the exchange, and the price has not really dumped just yet, except for this small dump here, $200 dump, as you can see, from this correction so far. But that's basically it. So do I think that we have a lot of Bitcoins left to be dumped down? Yeah, I do believe so. And that's the reason most likely why these Bitcoins moved into an exchange. They could also be moving into an exchange to be longing, but I just highly doubt that. That's just basically my opinion as well. And like I said, all the Bitcoin that has been bought right now is mainly because of retail investors, and not because of professional traders or institutions. And all the reports, and that's how media plays a very horrible role for traders as well. Because if you look at the crypto Twitters, the crypto media, you will all hear like, oh, but Grayscale is saying that professional or institutions are buying 400 billion of not 400 billion, but 200 million of Bitcoin. Yeah, that news comes out now, but they bought that a long time ago when it was crashing. That's basically. But the problem is, the news comes out now, and what does that do towards retail investors? Of course, that creates the FOMO, right? When the normal somebody who doesn't really know about Bitcoin, they will just see like, oh wow, institutions are investing now. Oh wow. People are buying Bitcoin now. Oh my God, it went from 3,600 to close to 10,000, and it went down a little bit. Oh, let's buy. That's basically what all those media and all those articles are for, and it's actually and for professional traders and for institutions, because then they brought in, like I said, the retail investors are always the ones who are going to be holding the hot potato and be buying at the top basically, and holding and then selling at the bottom. That's basically what retail investors, and that's how the world works. That's how the circle of life is. There will be people who are making money, and there will be people who are going to be losing money. It's not always going to be the same people, but most of the times they're the same category of people, right? They're going to be the same category of people. That's basically what I'm saying. So now that we have our candle close on our 12-hour candle close, we can move on into momentum and some indicators that we can look at, right? So what are we looking at right now? Well, for me, this if we do get a pump, I still believe that we don't make it to a higher high or back into the 9.8K. I still think that most likely this will be a huge wall that we cannot break, or that the institution is not going to let it break, because it would create some sort of a pattern break, and that is around the 9.7K area where we have some resistance. So what I would say is the top side of the range would be around just below 9.7K, 9.650, something like that, and the bottom side of the range is most likely around this area here, our green box to the bottom side, or our EMA 21 on the daily, which is around 9,150, 9,200-ish area or something like that. So let's take a look at our expected moves chart. What is our expected moves chart saying? So expected move charts, the first top side standard deviation is 9,543, which is of course below our top. So yeah, this is kind of confirming for me that we have our local top at around 9.6k ish, whatever the wick was, something around there. So that's a pretty good sign. And then the bottom side of the first standard deviation is 9,229 right now, which is kind of the area that we are looking at, you know, 9.2k, 9.150 ish, something like that. Okay, so yeah, expected moves chart is kind of showing us a little bit what the same is. So right now our stocks are still going up, but as you can see, I've put my resistance trend line here. We are nearing pretty much a top rear. So do I think that maybe we'll get some sideward movement or something like that? Most likely yes, but I do believe that most likely we'll be curling back down on the next 12 hours, most likely, or something like that. That's what I'm expecting. Let's take a look at the RSI. RSI is still above the EMA 21, so that's still positive, but when will it be crossing down? At 9,254. So that kind of makes sense as well. That would make us go into our green box to the downside, right? So let's take a look on the daily basis if it shows anything different on the daily basis. So daily basis, we can see here our stocks are curling a little bit up, but like I said, this kind of looks like, you know, maybe we make a little bit pump up, but it can get rejected immediately from this line here. That's basically what I was looking at also yesterday, that we would get some sort of rejection there. Let's take a look at our RSI. RSI is currently still above our EMA, but we are gonna go down below the EMA at 9,369. So if tomorrow our daily close is below 9.3k or something like that, most likely that will confirm for me that the local top is in, and it's something that I kind of expect as well, though. But like I said, not right away or something like that. I think we'll pretty much go sideways a little bit because people wants to take their profits before the CME contracts expire, right? So I do still believe that we'll go back to like, you know, 9.5k or something like that. That's very, very possible. But do I think that we'll go back up all the way towards 9.8k ish area? Maybe, but for me that is more unlikely than reality. Okay, let's take a look on the 4-hour indicators if we can see that something is going on here. That's what you get when you are loading so many indicators. Then it takes forever apparently to be loading a chart. Okay, loading chart. Okay, so our stocks are starting to curl down right now on the 4-hour. So that's obviously not good. I mean, good for us because we are in a short, but that's obviously not good for the short-term momentum as well. We can also see that the MACD is starting to tick down as well. As you can see here, histogram is starting to tick down once again. That doesn't show very bullishness, right? When MACD is doing that. And let's take a look at our RSI. Oh. RSI is currently below the EMA 21, but we can see that it will cross up if it goes above 9,439. Then it will make another anemic bounce. But do I really think that we'll, like I said, what it can do is just, you know, make a small bounce and then get rejected once again, something like that. I mean, kind of makes sense as well, because CME contracts has not been we are invaded by a spammer. Yes. Anyways, yeah. Most likely, I mean, it doesn't change the macro perspective that much. Okay, let's go into some more long-term analysis, right? So what I've been talking to you guys about is something that is very important, is the stocks on the week, of course. Let's go on the weekly chart. God damn it, I keep mistyping here. Let's go on the weekly chart. So what can we see on the weekly chart? First of all, the Stokes are still up, of course, because the week hasn't closed just yet. But we are, like I said, we are some sort of near this resistance zone here. So is it possible that after this week we tick back down? I think that's most likely the situation. Similar to our RSI right now, it's nearing once again this top again. Yeah. I think the spam is not being shown, but yeah, don't worry about it. I'll ban him. I'll show him the ban hammer after I'm done with the stream. Also, I do appreciate all the people that are answering some of the comments to people that are asking questions. By the way, you know, this is kind of a one-man show, so I have to do everything myself. So there's nobody helping me. It's besides my beautiful wife, who is making all these beautiful thumbnails that you are seeing on a daily basis, all these pictures. That's what she is doing. So yeah, that's what she is doing. But yeah, don't worry, we'll get it sorted. We'll get it banned. Yeah. But I don't think it's possible that they can they'll pump it a little bit up more. But I think they're very happy already. But with the price at like 9.5k ish area or something like that, I think they're pretty happy. Or 9.6k area, I think they're pretty happy with that price already. It doesn't make that much sense to be pushing it up a little bit more or anything like that. Anyways, let's go to the monthly chart. Monthly chart is basically where, you know, where everything is super important. So I've talked to you guys about this before. What am I looking at for the monthly chart is obviously where is the price going to be closing by the end of this month? Is it going to be above this 9,350? Yes or no? Why is this 9,350 so important? It's because, as you can see, since forever we have gotten rejected by that close at 9,350. As you can see here, didn't close above it, didn't close, got crashed down from it, bounced from it, as you can see, bounced from it here, got rejected here, got rejected here. So that's why this 9. God damn it. Okay, wait. I'm gonna ban this guy first before anything else. Wait. Can I do it on my phone? I'll do it on my phone. Yeah. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Dude, go away. Okay, I think I banned him now. Is he gone? I think he's gone. Is he gone? I think he's gone. Yeah, dude. Nobody wants to fucking join your group, so go away. Okay, I think I banned him now, so I don't think he can do more. But if he does, then then I'll ban him after the show once again. Yeah, please guys, like I said, don't look. I mean, there's a lot of scamming in this industry and in this business. So yeah, be very careful when you are putting money somewhere. Very careful. Just go with the simple mindset of like, if it's too good to be true, it's usually not true. Let's put it like that. Anyways, so back to our monthly candle analysis. So yeah, as you can see, the importance of and I cannot stress that enough, the importance of closing our monthly candle close above 9,350. So that's what I'm looking at. Is Bitcoin this month going to be closing above 9,350? Yes or no? Because for me, that will I will immediately change my perspective, and I actually will be thinking that we will most likely be breaking this resistance line. So I would be becoming very, very bullish, not immediately. I'm not saying, okay, we closed above 9,350. It means that we are immediately going to be breaking this resistance line. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in the future, the probability that we are going to be breaking that resistance line is very high. So keep that in mind. Monthly close, if it closes above 9,350, very, 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 very high probability that we will have a bull market sooner rather than later. Let's put it like that. If it doesn't, if it gets rejected once again and we are not closing above 9,350, then it will take a little bit longer before we are turning bullish. But does that mean that we're gonna go down like crazy or something like that? No, and I don't think that we're gonna go down that crazy or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But we'll most likely get a pullback, you know, towards like the 6K area, something like that, you know, and so on and so on. But we'll get there when we get there. I just want to say, because the monthly close is almost there, that we should be paying a lot of attention to the monthly close. Does it close above 9,350? Yes or no? Okay, so that's basically the most important thing on the monthly for the spots price. So why don't we do it also on the CME chart? Hi Laxman, welcome. You're a bit late, but welcome anyways. So for the CME chart, that is going to be happening basically tomorrow morning, right? Because trading is going to be the weekly, the monthly trading chart is going to be closing for the CME by tomorrow. So let's take a look what that means on the CME chart, because on the CME chart we can see pretty much the same thing, right? So what am I looking at is this candle here, which is the same candle as before. Do I have a Lambo? Yes, I do actually have a Lambo. It is a little toy that I have somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. So yeah, so it's this candle right here, which is exactly at 9,500. Do note that CME is trading at a little premium right now. As you can see, the CME price is at 9,517 to be exact, 9,517. So if the monthly candle close of, if by tomorrow, Justice, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Okay, that deserves another ban. 1 second, guys. I gotta ban this guy as well. Crypto boost my ass, yeah? Crypto boost my ass. Okay, crypto boost Justice. Banned from the page. And he lives in Nigeria. There you go. Lives in Nigeria. And there. Banned once again. God damn it. That's what you get, right? When you get more viewers, you also get more spammers. Anyways, so yeah, so 9.5K. And we'll know that result before the spot price. So that's very, very important, right? So right now it's like 9,517, something like that. So it's above the monthly candle close. So tomorrow we will actually kind of have a crystal ball, right? Because the spot price monthly close is only going to be on Monday morning, and the CME monthly close is already tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a super important day. Like I said, if the CME chart monthly candle close is above 9.5K, that is actually very bullish for me. That's actually very bullish. Does that mean that we are going, like I said, does that mean that we're not going to make a pullback before we're going to break out that resistance? Of course, most likely that will be the case. But then the bull the bullish period is most likely going to be nearer, or yeah, nearer than you think, right? Closer to us than we think. So let's see what happens. I still think that we are going to be closing below the 9.5K by tomorrow, but I don't control the market. The market is going to do what the market is going to do. I do not control the market, but those are the things that we are going to be. We have to take a look at. Yeah, John. Once my wife is a little bit more recovered, let's put it like that, recovered from pregnancy, I will task her to be like an admin or something like that, to be banning these people from Nigeria and stuff like that, so we don't get disturbed annoyingly by these spammers or people who are not wanted. I don't even know that that people are interested in that kind of crap. No, Laxman, I'm not in a long. I've closed my long a long time ago already. I'm in a short right now, though. If you're asking me, I am in a short right now. You obviously did not watch my video yesterday, huh, Laxman? You didn't watch. So maybe watch the video from yesterday first, and then come back and rewatch this video on today, and then catch up. How important is the CME gap? There's one around 7.6K and one at 3.5K. No, actually, there's only two more gaps, Monko. One is around 11.8K, 11,800, and one is around 3,500. Yeah, those are the two gaps that are still left over. I don't think there is a gap at 7.6K or anything like that. I think that's already long gone, already closed. But yeah. Like I said, this is sort of like a crystal ball CME chart. So tomorrow we'll know more, and that's where we can focus on in tomorrow's video, right? Where we can see like, oh, did we close above the 9.5K or did we close below the 9.5K? So yeah, it's going to be very, very, very exciting, isn't it? It's never boring, right? It's never a dull day in Bitcoin land. We always get something exciting to do. Well, at least for me, it's exciting. For maybe a lot of people, it's not that exciting, but for me, it is exciting. Anyways, so yeah, let's see what happens in the next couple of hours, basically. But yeah. Boom, boom. Maybe I should permanently put the gaps here on the CME chart. So on the CME chart, we actually have two gaps, right? One is here at 11,800 to like 11,700 ish, something like that. So that's the gap that never got filled. The one that got away. So that's the gap. And then in the bottom, we have somewhere around here at the 3,500-ish level. A very small gap. That was a very small gap, though. Very small gap. Where is it? 3,500-ish, something like that. Here. It's here. There. That's the gap. So let's move it all the way here. So yeah, if you look at our CME chart, these are the two gaps. And yeah, we're more close to the top than to the bottom, right? Let's be possible. Let's be positive. Let's be very positive. We are more near to the top than to the bottom. Okay. So how likely is that we were going to fill the CME gap? Who knows, Monkol? I mean, like I said, we can't, although this channel is called the Dang Oracle, we're not doing really Oracle stuff here. We can't predict the future, right? The market is going to do what the market is going to do. So yeah, nobody can tell you that that gap is ever going to be filled. Most likely it's going to be filled, but maybe it will take 200 years, you know. What doesn't matter, right? That doesn't matter if it goes for 200 years or something like that, right? Anyways, let's not focus on I mean, it's like it's there, and you know, if it happens, if one of those gaps get filled, we'll be like, oh, Everybody's gonna be on YouTube, or everybody on Facebook and YouTube is gonna say, I told you so, there was a gap there at 11,800, I predicted it, it's there and it got filled. See, that's, I mean, I'm not that kind of person, or I'm not interested in that. What I'm interested in is making money and trading the volatility. So I don't care, like I said, I don't care if the price goes and fills that gap, and I can finally say that I predicted it, guys, I predicted it. I'd rather be wrong and make money than be right and, you know, look cool because some gap got filled or something like that. It's, yeah, who cares? That's what I mean. Who cares? If the gap gets filled, good for you. If the gap doesn't get filled, not too good, not too good, right? Doesn't look pretty, but that's about it. That's so yeah. Anyways, yeah, what is more important is that we are making sure that whenever we are in a trade, and I can't stress that enough, right? When you are in a trade, always think rather negatively than positively, right? Don't ever think that, you know, whatever you feel is right. Always make sure that you have a backup plan or a strategy when things go wrong, right? That's way more important than anything else, than trying to fill gaps and shit like that. You know, that's all bullshit. You know, make the master plan. Like I said, for Laxman, if you've watched the video yesterday, like I said, we found the pattern. We have the Adam and Eve pattern. Now we have hidden bearish divergence, and yeah, we'll figure it out if how much. What's the expected bottom to close to your short? Well, we analyze this on a daily basis, but like I said, this is basically what I'm expecting, right? Overall, this is what I'm expecting. Most likely, we're going to retrace all the way back to around the 8K level. That's what I'm expecting. Is it going to be happening immediately? Most likely not. But eventually, that if that's going to be the case, that's going to be the case. But there is also a chance, like I said, this is for me, this is a descending triangle. So a descending triangle can have many bounces. So what can happen as well is that we bounce from here once again and go back up here. Maybe we'll bounce one more time, maybe we'll bounce one more time, but eventually it will most likely break, right? So how many times do we bounce? That is the question. Like I explained before already, I'll be looking at this zone here to be taking profits. Why would I not take profits? I'm in a fucking short from this area here at 9.6K. From 9.6K all the way to 8.6K, that's $1,000 spread. If you're not happy with the $1,000 spread, then, you know, you should, yeah, I don't know, you should what? Dress yourself as Santa and give away gifts or something like that. That's basically it. I don't know I don't know what to say if you're not happy with $1,000 spread. But yeah, eventually, if that does happen, like I said, what it can do is make another bounce up and make it up. So yeah, who knows, right? But with all the pressure and the momentum, and how I'm seeing while retail, and that's very important, while retail is still is buying so much Bitcoin, meaning that they hold so much Bitcoin, it will take, you know, it will take a serious push down for them to be giving up and selling their Bitcoin at loss, right? So it depends on how strong they are and how strong they are feeling, right? So we have a lot of people who have bought Bitcoin at around 9,000, 9,500, even 10,000. A lot of people. So or else we wouldn't have these pushes back up, right? So every time we see this push down, so between 8.6 towards 10K, that's where all the retails are holding their Bitcoin, right? So it's all retail, So yeah. All retail. Well, Santa is real if you truly believe in Santa. If you truly believe in something, it is real. Anyways, so yeah, a lot of people have very expensive Bitcoin. Let's put it like that. Very expensive Bitcoin. So, you know, when are they going to be giving up? Well, first of all, they're not going to give up if they bought in at around 8.6k, right? Most likely they'll, if it goes down to 8k, something like that, the people here on the top who bought at like 10k or something like that, they'll most likely be giving up. But does everybody will be giving up at 8k? I think not just yet. It has to be a little bit stronger than that. So I do expect that we have, if we get back down there, somewhere around, you know, the lower 7k, 6.8k ish area, something like that, where we have this huge support order block here. If we get to this price, I do eventually think that we'll do something like this and break down here, and then at around the 6k ish level, then the retail will be like, wow, what the fuck, man, having didn't make me rich, it made me poor. That's what having the Bitcoin is a scam. And then what, you know what's going to be happening? Well, institutions and professional traders are going to buy it back up, and then the retail are going to be like, what the fuck, man, what the fuck. Like I said, it's a circle of greed and fear, and it's just, it will keep on going until it doesn't work anymore. But it will always work, because that's why we have an economy, right? That's why we have an economy. So is there anything else that I wanted to say? No, I don't think that's it, right? I think that's it. So what am I expecting? Well, a lot of action. We have hidden bearish divergence, so I do think that we will have at least a pullback. Maybe not as fast as you expect, maybe it does, who knows, but I do expect somewhere the price around this area, 9.150 or something like that. The reason, like I said, the reason why I expect that the price is going to go down there is so that we don't have a monthly close above 9,350. So I think that we won't have that monthly close above 9,350, but I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. Like I said, if we do get a close tomorrow with CME above 9.5k, I'll be most likely be rethinking my short position, right? I'll be, double thinking, but that's why we have our master plan, and that's why we can adjust our position. But right now, obviously, I'm very happy with my my position right now at 9.6k, shorting it. Yeah, I mean, nothing to say about that. Yeah, HVP is not saying much, actually. I took a look. I take a look at it already. I took a look at it already. We are still expanding right now. Well, contracting. Sorry, contracting a little bit now on the 12-hour. Nothing that special. Let's take a look on the daily, if we can see something on the daily. Yeah, still contracting, but still nothing extraordinary or something like that. Although it could make something like this, where we can have a very low HVP in the next couple of days. That's possible, but it's still not saying. I mean, it still doesn't give us the money signal. Let's put it like that. The money signal is not there. That's also the reason why I still don't think that we will have a gigantic move or something like that. Also, we have the weekend, right? Really, during the weekend, usually we won't have that much action. So let's recap. In short, I still do think that we'll have a pull down. Maybe not immediately, but we'll see later tonight. I would stay awake. Let's put it like that. I wouldn't go to bed before midnight. That's all what I'm saying. I wouldn't go to bed before midnight. I think because CME contracts are going to be expiring. We have over 300 million. Over 300 million that is going to be paid out or at stake. So that's quite a substantial amount of money that they can, do crazy things with. So in short, so this can for me, it can range a little bit, but by tomorrow, I do expect by tomorrow that we'll most likely be hitting around this area here. If we are very bearish, then of course we immediately get that huge red candle, but I still don't expect that to happen. I still think that we'll have like an anemic bounce here during the weekend, and maybe something like this. But next week is most likely, if this happens and we are closing, like I said, it's like a domino effect, right? Tomorrow we watch the monthly close on the CME chart. That will kind of predict or be the first domino block for Sunday. Sunday, most likely nothing much will happen. Monday for the monthly close on the spot price, and that will basically be the catalyst of the next week, because it's also going to be a weekly candle close. If the weekly candle close is another rejection or another lower high, then yeah, then our short is going to be beautiful. It's going to be a work of art. It's going to be beautiful. But yeah, in short, that's basically what I'm expecting. Most likely a little bit ranging, but I do expect by tomorrow around this area here, because I think we're gonna have a monthly close below that 9.5k, and then maybe a small anemic bounce, and then the real action is basically when things are going to be opening on Monday. Monday should be quite high action. I think next week is what I'm expecting, where the real action is going to be. But for now, I think that's basically it. Could I be wrong? Of course I can be wrong, but that's why we have already our master plan if things go the different way. So like I said, I would be, very concerned if we get back to our 9.8k area or something like that. That's where I would be very, very, very concerned. But other than that, I think it's money time. That's what I'm thinking, Nikolai. I think it's money time. That's basically what I'm thinking. But I've been wrong before. I've been wrong many times. Don't take my word for it. But like I said, the more important thing is that when things do go wrong, that you have a plan to be prepared for it, right? So yeah, I think that's it for today. Had an amazing time with you and the spammers, and I hope that you do like, share, and comment on this channel and this video. The more comments, the better. Please feel free to comment on the videos, not only on my YouTube or also on my Facebook. I can see that a lot of people are always replying also on the comments. So please, the more that you comment, the more that you type, the more that it will be better for the algorithm. Then the videos will be picked up by YouTube and by Facebook a lot faster. Let's put it like that, or it will become like recommended videos or something like that. But other than that, yeah, I feel that we have our hardcore group now, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Until it stops, of course. But anyways, hope to see you again tomorrow. As always, same place, same time, 7:30 p.m. UTC +8, YouTube and Facebook. And until then, of course, stay home, stay safe, and of course, stay COVID free.